Hi there, I'm Andy Skinner and welcome to this tutorial. This is going to be on one of the re-released Bot-ology stamps. This one's Better Together. Now, these have been re-released. We've been asked for them. There's 3 stamps we've re-released. This is one of them. They're updated from the previous one, so these are a much higher resolution and much deeper etch. You can see the rubber stamp there. They're cling mounted, okay, on the back. And in this tutorial, what I'm going to show you is how you can combine pencil shading with water-based inks from Cosmic Shimmer. So we'll pop down to the desktop and we'll begin. I'll see you down there. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is stamp the image. So I'm using VersaFine Onyx Black here and just going to pat gently all over the surface of the stamp. Now I'm using the Cosmic Shimmer Smooth White stamping card for this. Okay, pop the lid back on. Now, gently align the stamp over the card. And then just press down. Just press firmly all over the stamp. And release. And there we go, perfect stamped image. And we can see all that fine detail. So I'm just going to allow this to dry before we move on to the next stage. Okay, so the ink's all dry. I'm using a Faber-Castell 14B pencil for this. I'm just going to start shading from the left-hand side with the pencil, starting darker and coming lighter towards the middle. Now I'm using a 14B. You could go down to an 8B for this. It's a very soft lead. Okay, and you notice I'm using the side of the lead, not the point. Okay, and I'm going to start on the right hand side and do the same. Okay, so start dark, work my way across, getting lighter as I work towards the middle. Not going directly to the middle, we want a shine to come down the centre of the robot. And I'm happy with that. Okay, now I'm going to use a paper stubby. And I'm just going to use this to blend that graphite, just to smooth it out, get rid of any lines, and blend this into the centre. So working from the left to the right, getting into the centre, and now from right to left, and blend this into the centre. So it's going to leave us with a little shine area, okay, in the centre of the robot. Okay, so now I'm going to repeat this process over his body, and I carry on to the second robot, repeat the process with that as well. That's those done. I'm just going to add a little bit of shading to the little can on the ground here. Okay, so just on the left, the right hand side, and we'll blend that. So okay, this is a Unipin fine line pigment pen. Okay, so this is permanent, it's a 0.3. I'm just going to extend just on each side the ground slightly. And again on the left hand side, do the same. Right, and I think I might just write oil on the can here. Right, so that's the second stage. You could just leave it pencil shaded like this, to be quite honest, but we're going to start painting next. Now, in this little pot, I've got a mix of the water-based inks by Cosmic Shimmer, the two colours that we're going to use, Mushroom, okay, and Tuscan Teal. And I've mixed these 50-50 with lots of water. Now, I'll explain in a moment why I add the mushroom, but first of all, I'm using a squirrel hair brush, and I'm going to pick up some of the ink. I'm just going to lay this in to the first robot. Now, one advantage of using the softer pencil as well as the blending, it allows the ink to soak in a little bit better. And the reason I use the mushroom is that it will tone down any sort of vivid, bright colours, such as the Tuscan Teal that we're using here. Okay, it's a great colour for doing that. So I'm just gently here working it in. Okay, trying to get a little bit darker on both the right and the left of the robot and blending it in there to the centre. But the pencil shading that we've already done has really helped us with this shadow on either side. Okay, so I'll repeat the same process with the body now. And now I'm going to add a little bit more now the top of his head's dried. Go a little bit darker on those edges. And then add a little bit to his shoes. And a little touch on his hands. So in this pot, you've got a mix of two colours again. Okay, and that is Raspberry Ripple. And again, the Mushroom Grey, just to tone that down. It's a mix 50-50 of the two colours with lots of water added. And I'm simply going to repeat the process that we did with the blue robot on the robot here to the right. And you'll see by adding that mushroom grey how it's really toned down, that vivid raspberry ripple. So I'm just going to add a little bit more here to the shadows. Repeat that on the left hand side. So it's important to allow that first layer to dry a little bit before you add more ink. Right, I'll leave her feet. I think I'll paint them a different colour. Okay, so next we will do the ground. Now here's another mix, okay, of two colours. We have French mustard, and again I've added the mushroom grey to tone that down. Lots of water, and it's going to give us a kind of a sandy colour that we can add to the ground beneath the robots. So I'm going to very loosely just paint this in. Remember, these colours are purely transparent, so everything beneath is going to show through. So you can be quite loose when colouring this in, quite quick. There we go. That's giving us a nice base colour for the ground. And what I will do, I'll add just a little tiny bit into the oil cans. Okay. Again, this is just giving them a base colour. There we go. Okay, this had a couple of minutes to dry. So I'm just going to go back in with the same mix And just start adding a few delicate shadows. Okay, so we're kind of giving it 2 layers in the darker areas that we want. Just bring that colour going down a little bit towards the sentiment. Okay, just move this out the way. I think with the fine line pen, I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of grass popping up in the background. Okay, perfect. Okay, so next we're going to paint in the hearts. Okay, so this is just some red acrylic paint. And I'm going to use this just to colour in the hearts using just a very fine brush. And the reason I'm using the red acrylic is because it's opaque and it will cover up the black that's in the hearts beneath it. Okay. That would just about do it, I think. Right, let's just move this out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of rust. So this is the French mustard, the water-based ink. And I'm going to pop a little bit into my container here. A couple of drops. Okay, then with my pipette, I'm just going to add some water. Probably doubling the quantity with water. Okay, just to make a wash. And then pop some parchment paper down. And then just add a little bit of pure French mustard to that. Okay, just move that out the way. Now we're going to start adding a little bit of a rust effect now to some of the debris that's on the ground, on the oil can. I'm using the wash for this as the first coat. Okay. So I'm just going to gently work around the kind of the nuts and the bolts and the cans. I'm just going to add a little bit of this colour to her shoes. So I'll just hold this up so you can get a better look. Okay, it's kind of a base coat now. Right, now I'm going to take some pure French mustard and just start adding darker detail with the French mustard. So we're not covering up everything we've done with the wash, just patches here and there. And this will give us a real quick kind of faux rust effect. There we go. Okay, hold that up. Right, so I'm now going to repeat this process with the actual robots themselves. So I'm going to follow the actual lines that I've placed into the stamps, the shading that I've placed in to add the rust. And as before, I'm going to go in with the wash of the French mustard first, and then I'll add some more rust detail with the neat French mustard afterwards. Right, just hold that up so you can get a closer look. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to start bringing this down onto the body now. and just start building this up really subtly, kind of layer by layer. Okay, so now repeat the exact same process with the pink robot. Okay, so you can see here where I've added it on the pink. So I'll just continue doing this, layering up, until I'm kind of satisfied with the effect. Okay, I think I'm nearly there. I think just a little bit more added with the neat French mustard now. Do you know what? Sometimes it's knowing when to stop. But I will finish this off and I will mount it and I'll show you the finished piece. So it's all done. I've cut and I've mounted it just simply on a piece of grey cardstock here. Now obviously I've used these colours. We've got 20 colours in the Cosmic Shimmer water-based range, so you can use whatever colours you like. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and I will see you in the next one.